I'm Leanne Thompson-Hill. I'm the owner of Tantrix Body Art. I've been a body piercer for 28 years. These videos that you're going to watch are to prepare your child before they come in for an ear piercing. I'm also going to touch base on aftercare and problems that can arise in a children's ear piercing. So we're going to show you two videos. The first video, the client, it goes flawless. They come in, they get their piercing, not a problem. It goes great. The second video though, unfortunately the client struggled a little bit with the second piercing and decided not to go through with it. Is it okay if I do it?
No.
No? Something you have to expect that can happen, and we will not pierce them. You cannot force them. No does mean no, and we do need their consent. So if the client does come in and they're sitting there and they're refusing and saying no, they're not ready, it means no, they're not ready, we cannot do it. You have to let them consent to us. Other than that, if they only do one, about I'd say 99% of the time, within a week, they ask to come back to get the other one done. It's no big deal and no piercer will be upset with you. Done. That's it.
I'm good.
You're good? So aftercare is a big part of your children's ear piercing. We do recommend the sterile saline. This is the bottle that we sell here. There's different brands. You can pick it up at the drugstore as well. Just make sure it is a sterile saline, not anything else. A lot of people get confused and buy contact solution. That is not the correct stuff. Ready? You want hold mommy's hand? Okay.
Ready?
Remember, it will pinch though, okay, so expect that.
Ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Little pinch and you're done.
You're okay.
Mommy,
No way.
it's over there.
It is.
No way. Does it feel better now?
Yeah.
Oh!
Is it okay if I do it?
No.
No? Do you want to come back another day? So after the piercing, we're going to give you an aftercare sheet as well as go over aftercare with you. What we like to recommend is you're going to wash the children's ear piercing twice a day for the first 3 weeks. Soap and water works really well, and then doing a little bit of sterile saline, flushing that, and then patting dry. The reason why you want to flush this off after is because you don't want sterile saline to sit on the piercing and dry naturally, because it can create a lot of dryness. I just prefer it be flushed away and then making sure that you pat dry so there's no wetness. At night, if you do wash your kids' hair, because a lot of parents do that, I do recommend either blow drying the hair before they go to sleep or putting it up in a ponytail on top of their head. The reason why is wet hair sitting on the back of the ear can give them, it's an abscess that sits back there. So we want to make sure everything is up and off. And speaking of hair, that's usually the #1 reason children's ear piercings do get infected. Hair carries a lot of bacteria, and with longer hair it does touch. So we always recommend keeping hair up and off the piercing for the first 6 weeks for sure, as well as trying to wash their hair more than you normally normally do because I have children myself and I know it's not an everyday thing. Other than that, if you do have any problems, you should always talk to your piercer right away. A piercer should always give you their contact information, message them, ask for advice, and if you feel that it's worse than that, make sure that you seek out medical attention because you don't want that to get worse than it already is. Signs to look for is soreness, them complaining that it's sore, really swollen, if it's throbbing, if you push on it, if any pus comes out, stuff like that. Clear or slightly yellow fluid when it's healing is totally normal, but it should never be green or really dark yellow. That is actually a sign of infection. Jewelry quality, that's another big thing. A lot of people say, why are kids' ear piercings so expensive at a piercing studio? They're actually not. First of all, we book 2 spots for kids' ear piercings. So technically that's 2 piercing spots. We're out a piercing spot. So my piercers who are self-employed give up a spot just to do a kid's ear piercing because they do take more time. And we want to be relaxed and make sure that they feel comfortable. Secondly, jewelry quality. The jewelry that we use is very expensive. It's not cheap jewelry. It's not a butterfly back. It's a flat back, which is very comfortable for when they lay on it. It doesn't poke them in the back, like I'm sure you all remember when we were kids. And we use ASTMF 136 with mill certificate grade posts and tops. So we make sure that you have the very best in jewelry so they can't react to the jewelry. Something that also you should never do, I know when we were kids we were told to do lots of things, but they're all wrong. So you want to make sure that you're not turning them. When we were kids we used to be told that we should turn and twist our piercings. There's no need to. They won't embed because when piercers now pierce the ear, we allow for that swelling so they won't embed. As well, don't use any harmful chemicals on the piercing. Bactine is one of them, alcohol, hydrogen peroxide, anything like that to heal the piercing. Those are not meant for healing, as well as they kill the good bacteria. You need that good bacteria to heal a piercing properly.